Hello everyone, it is Darkseeker here again. Welcome back for another video. Now before we get to today's deck, I'd just like you to take a moment to step back and to relax your mind. Forget about everything and anything that is troubling you. Stare into the stars, into the galaxy. Transport yourself away from the planet Earth into the farthest reaches of our galaxy. Embrace the solitude of space, the calmness of space, and the silence of space. Now bring yourself back to Earth, back to reality, as we take a look at Reno Pocket Galaxy Mage. A good friend of mine, FC Boogax on Twitter, made me aware of this deck, and it is a deck that centers around using Luna's Pocket Galaxy to reduce the cost of minions in the deck to 1, and then using Stargazer Luna to draw those 1-cost minions, play them onto the board, and overwhelm your opponent. But in addition to this, there are some other awesome synergies or effects in the deck. Varden Dawngrasp recasting the puzzle box is pretty awesome. Dragoncaster triggering puzzle box is also awesome. Using Sir Finley to find 1-mana cost minions in your deck after casting Luna's Pocket Galaxy is also awesome. There is a lot to love about this deck, an awful lot that is awesome. So, join me on this adventure as we travel into the farthest reaches of the galaxy, playing Reno Pocket Galaxy Mage.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
So, heading into our first game is against Druid. Now, is there any consideration towards keeping Potion of Polymorph? Is there anything early on that I want to turn into a sheep if facing Druid? That is the question.
I see you've got
Now I've dumped it under the guise of trying to find Pocket Galaxy. The logic being dump everything in order to find Pocket Galaxy, or a way of casting Pocket Galaxy as early as possible. Now typically with this deck you get a very, very slow start. Nothing to do for several turns. Turn 4, potentially I can coin something out. Or, well, that's a good turn 4 card that we've just drawn. Yeah, Deep Water Evoker is potentially a significant armor gain.
free of that blasted tower.
Behold! Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So I think I know what's coming. Yeah. I think I need to delay spellcasting as best as I can, and I think Lotheb accomplishes that. So now hopefully their Vargoth is useless. Yes, it is useless. Fantastic. Behold! Into nothing. So the priority here is to kill the Vargoth? Which of those minions is actually more concerning to deal with here? Oh, I should have traded first there, drawn a card. Okay, that wouldn't have made a difference. But I think we're now going to be heading into scary territory. Oh no, Biology Project. That's the mana ramp. Yep, there's the alignment. We knew it was coming. But look, everything costs 1 now. This is great. So, alignment has done the job of Pocket Galaxy.
What
I should be thanking my opponent. If I, well, wasn't so concerned about what's going to happen to me over the next couple of turns. I assume they've got ramp in their hand. Oh, bloody hell. That's disgusting. How do we come back from this? So many cards, so many resources. Oh, wait, what? Oh, they milled Togwaggle. Huh. I'll take that win. Alright, next game is a Shaman. I'm going to keep the Pocket Galaxy. It's the whole point of our deck, right? So at least I can play it on turn 7. That's going to be something. I dumped the Renathal because it's just a useless 3-drop. And against Shaman, maybe I'll have some time. If I was facing aggro, Renathal on 3 could help do some trades on the board. Maybe I should have kept Kazakus. Kazakus on 4, potentially useful. Finding a 5-cost potion that could do something positive to the board. Anyway, we've actually got something on board here for turn 2. That's pretty good going for this deck. And now we slow right down again. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. We are all set. We have Pocket Galaxy in hand. It's all good. Now, if we can just draw a dragon, then Malagos becomes active. Oh, and by the way, if you've noticed, not only do we have Luna's Pocket Galaxy in hand, we have Stargazer Luna. We have the full package here to be able to start drawing our 1-cost minions to hand. This is great. Absolutely great. Okay. Another slow turn. Sure. Just 3 more turns and we get to Pocket Galaxy. That's fine. I'm curious what kind of a Shaman this deck is that we're facing. Has to be Shudderwock, right? Oh no. Far side. This is Big Shaman. Interesting. Now we have some great tools here against Big Shaman, right? We have Zephyrus to maybe hex a big minion. We can discover hex from Zephyrus, maybe. We also have Mutanus to eat a big minion. And we've just drawn Dragoncaster, which means that on turn 6, because we have a dragon in hand, the Malagos, we can play Luna's Pocket Galaxy. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You see how the stars are all aligning in this particular game? It's great. Oh, here we go. Eureka! Oh dear. Oh, that's scary. That is really, really scary. I don't know. Do we play Zephyrus here to find a solution? Or do we just go for the Dragoncaster? I think we just go for the Dragoncaster. I'm not going to trade into anything. I don't want to buff that. Yeah, getting Pocket Galaxy played here I think was important, whilst we kind of had some time to do it. If we'd waited any longer, they're just going to start getting more big threats onto the board, and then we start looking at Pocket Galaxy as just being quite a slow play. Oh god. That's huge. Yikes. Although, killing off those minions is reducing the bodies on board. It's making the devolving missiles look pretty good. But let's start with Zephyrus. Shadowwood Ruin will remove most of the board. And Reno is a full clear. That was far better than the devolving missiles. Alright. We're in control of the board. Fancy that. Against a big shaman that's already played a few massive threats. Alright. We're back to that again. Potion of Polymorph, by the way, is insane against our opponent's deck. Because the only minions they run are massive minions, right?
Magic.
Okay, trade and trade. See if we get lucky here. Yes, we do. Oh, well, actually, that's not so lucky. Oh. Baron. Well, let's see if we can eat something. Oh, I'll eat that. That's great. It may give me indigestion. That was a huge minion, but yeah, eating that is great for us. Yeah, the Baron on board is not such a great thing, though, because they have got big minions with death rattles, like Scrapyard Colossus. But I think for now we should be okay. Sure. Okay. Oh. Oh wow, Rin the First Disciple. Huh. That is interesting. So Caligos helping to activate Malygos. And I do like the Flame Strike here. It's 8 damage. It's actually going to be a massive help against any of their big threats. Well, anything that doesn't have 10 health, like Yasharj. But let's see how we go. Potion of Polymorph in play. This is really going to mess with them, and I do feel slightly guilty about this. Yeah. That is a wonderful Polymorph target. But we're in a very interesting situation here with Rin on the board. Okay. Do we just start drawing now?
The future is
I think we do. So this is the real power of the deck.
behold the tools
Drawing
of
and
creation.
playing your one-cost minions, one after another here.
Behold the tools of creation.
Oh, okay, that's not a minion. So, our chain has been disrupted. The question is, Potion of Illusion. Do we want to play it?
I'm dazzling.
I really don't know.
Time runs upon me.
Getting a Malygos back could be pretty decent. I really don't know here. I'm gonna do it. I feel like it's a mistake.
Behold
Because look, we're overdrawing.
creation.
And we're gonna overdraw again. Oh, this is hilarious. In hindsight, I should not have done that. Not enough of these cards are impactful enough or good enough to be replaying.
My hand is too
Okay, Burning Renethal. Perfect. Not needed.
I'm dazzling.
Okay, let's just make some room on the board here.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
I'm actually in a situation where I don't need to be drawing cards, to be honest. Right. Another Flame Strike, I think is pretty decent. Polymorph, really, really good. So I think we've got all of the big tools that we need to see out this game and to win it. This is an interesting card. Okay. Sure. Let's start playing the seals. And let's continue to overdraw and to mill ourselves. Why not? Honestly, I don't think it matters. I think with this hand, we're in such a good position. We have the double flame strikes to clear big threats. We can continue on with the seals, which means that we can destroy their deck. We have Puzzle Box in hand for just unpredictable shenanigans. We're in a really good spot here. Agatha's Scheme for 3, sure. Actually, if you'd like to kill my Stargazer Luna, that could be a good thing. That could help me, actually. It's like I could then play my other Luna if I want to draw more cards if needed, or not play her and not draw any more cards. Oh, Muck Morpher. Bring it on! Fine. Happy to overdraw that.
Behold the tools of
Ooh,
creation.
one cost Alexstrasza. Very nice.
So be it.
Return to nothing.
Ah, can't play the seal. Well, 1 mana off. I miscalculated somewhat. Sure, why not? I need to play something. Don't particularly care about a 1/1 brand here. If it dies, it dies. Although if that Rin dies, we're going to get another seal back to hand. That's going to take up more hand space. Ooh, hello. Neptulon. Right, well our opponent now is going to make a comeback, potentially, with Neptulon. I feel like this is such an underrated card. The amount of damage it can do is insane. If going face. Wow. Ah. And just like that, our opponent coming back into this game. Thank goodness we have the Flame Strike. Because if we didn't, would we be screwed? I believe so. Right, goodbye, Neptulon.
The future is ours.
Alright, we're just emptying our hand out here. Making some room. Well aware that Alexstrasza there was not going to draw me a card. That's fine. I think I need to start playing these seals. And start to get closer to destroying their deck. Oh wow, here we go again. So this is an easy removal of Alexstrasza. Now keep in mind that each of those 4 attack minions can attack my face 3 times, right? Because the Neptulon has Wind Fury and the minions themselves can attack. There's a lot of damage. So we need to clear this board. This is good. And do you know what I'm going to do here? I'm just going to give my opponent a helping hand. This is not BM, by the way. This is absolutely not BM. This is me trying to prolong this game so I can play out all of these seals. I'm absolutely desperate. Absolutely, even if I lose this game, I'm absolutely desperate to finish playing the seals. that's good. You heal yourself. And you just let me continue onward with my seals. Actually, a bad idea attacking face. Again, we're trying to prolong this game. Please don't concede. Because I think there is lethal on board. But we are desperate to play Azari the Devourer. Okay. So we had run out of board space there, making that ping necessary, but I'm just happy to do nothing else. I want our opponent to think they have a chance. Please do not concede. I believe our opponent is still taking this game seriously, targeting the face, maybe thinking they can somehow still win this game. Oh, taunts are helpful. That's very, very good. Protect your face, very important. Ooh, resurrect a taunt, also very good. Okay, it's time, I think. We're in a position now to play Azari. Oh, that is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, we can end this game now. Perfectly happy with how this has turned out. Completely unexpected to get Azari in this game, but there we go. And look at the value that is still left in our deck. Look at the deck list on the right-hand side. It's insane. And if we wanted to do it all over again, you know, we still have that fresh set of seals to play for another Azari. Win streak bonus. Wow, with this deck. Alright, heading into our next game here.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Well, it's going to be slow going for a while. Or maybe not. That's a good 3-drop. We'll see what secret it pulls out. This deck has got Potion of Polymorph in it. That could be relevant. Early on, maybe. Depends what our opponent is up to.
One ticket.
Oh, is this a mirror match?
One ticket, please.
Now, this is quite freaky. We've got the ice block.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
Alright. Interesting. Just play a 4-drop, why not?
Wait, not all of
It's just board presence, I guess. Now we have Jandis for turn 5. That's a curve, a non-curve play. And then we're scuppered for a few turns. Until turn 9, at this rate. If we want to play Alexstrasza. Or, that's a good turn 8 play.
What makes something real?
Ooh, Stalag! Now, if only we could find a way to get Fugan in this game, somehow. And which one of these do I want to weaken?
Someone get aggro!
7 attack on the Stalag. I think that's pretty good. So we want to preserve that. If we can go face with that a few times, I think that's pretty decent. Oh, card draw. Thank you very much. Dirty Rat's really good. Trying to decide which of the minions to ping. Okay, they guessed correctly. So we just need to wait a couple more turns. And then we've got our Pilgrim play for turn 8. We can get our Pocket Galaxy. But in the meantime, we have Bran and Dirty Rat. Now this could be interesting. Oh, that's a great pull. That's not so great a pull, but okay. Very nice.
Feeling dizzy.
Should I have made the trades first to maximize the chances of hitting the apprentice with the missiles? I think I should have traded first. I think I played that badly. So, Sorcerer's Apprentice pulled from the hand and killed. Or devolved. So what does that mean going forward for me? That's the question. And to what degree is our opponent going to be handicapped? I have to assume there's a second apprentice in hand, and if they're playing apprentices, what is the end game? What are they going to be aiming to do? Right, they're clearly hoarding cards. They are waiting to pull off some kind of combo. So I think we just accelerate the pace of this game now. Pocket Galaxy has now just reduced the cost of our minions to 1 in our deck. And there's a 1-cost Kazakus, sure. Okay, 3 armor, whatever, I'll take it. Potion of Polymorph, is this something that I should have held onto for a bit later into the game, when our opponent is maybe drawing more of their deck, more of their cards, and then they're ready to pull off on a combo?
Voices, please.
You know, would the aim be to hit a second Sorcerer's Apprentice a bit later in the game? But it's very, very hard to judge. Right, very, very hard to judge when they're going to go off with a combo.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
At last.
10 cost. Sure. So we go with damage. And sheep. Okay.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
And a spell? Okay. I think going with the spell's fine. They may try and target Okani with a spell.
The wails of these cowards chill me.
Someday I'll be just
Oh,
like you.
there's the other apprentice.
Predictable.
Okay, we've got rid of the biscuit. So what is going on now? Oh no! Wait, are we dead? Well, we've got Ice Block, we can't die, but in principle, are we dead? So this is Ignite Mage, right? but with one Sorcerer's Apprentice, is that just going to limit them? Wow. Okay. Wow. Would Ice Block have saved me though, even if they had 2 apprentices?
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Alright, next game.
You asked for it.
Now I'm curious to see if this will be Pirate Warrior, because I'm finding that this deck can struggle a little bit against hyper-aggressive opponents who get a great early start. And if you just end up drawing all of your 9 and 10 drops,
I see you.
then you're kind of screwed, right? But this deck can stabilize. It has the ability to make a comeback. Ooh, Blackwater Cutlass. This isn't a warrior. I think we're being fooled. Go on, reveal yourself. Show me who and what you are. No reveal, not yet, okay. Oh, there it is. Ah, I knew it all along. Okay.
Never bring a sword.
So, damage is going to be key for them here. We have Reno, which means we're feeling pretty comfortable. We have Rat into Missiles, which is going to be pretty decent. So I talked about needing to recover against aggro. Having Reno in hand is your ultimate recovery tool. Pondering the Rat, but actually at this point, I don't know. Rat into Missiles, is that going to do enough with those 3 attack minions already on board?
What to do? What to do?
I'm going to go for the Rat. Oh, it doesn't pull anything. Huh. Good, good. Good. Okay. Very nice. Wait, what's that? Anchored to... Oh, God. Summon a 1-cost minion, give it 2/2/1? Oh, dear Lord, that's terrible. Okay, that's really, really bad for me. They now have the propensity to start buffing minions on their board. Please don't play more stuff that you're gonna buff. Come on, you don't need to do any more. That's enough.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Oh dear.
Forth, my brethren.
Oh dear. Alright.
Choose soon.
That's a pretty scary board. I guess we get some armor.
No waves can sink this ship.
Only 4 armor. However, Fire Sail will clear the board. Yeah, that's right. Play more stuff, buff it all. It's all good.
More meat.
Okay. We're going to say goodbye to their board. We're going to take a little bit of damage here. Actually, quite a lot of damage. That is absolutely fine. Now the question is, do I play Luna here? Just to get a body on board?
The future is
I think I do. Let's see what kind of resources our opponent will expend. Oh, Smite. Well, that's a pretty serious commitment. Oh, they're returning it. Sure. Okay. That means they're going to play it again. Although,
One ticket, please.
what secret do we get? Potion of Polymorph. Okay, play your smite again and get absolutely wrecked. See, nobody expects Potion of Polymorph these days. They'll expect Ice Block. They've probably figured out I am a Reno Mage, but they'll be expecting Ice Block. Maybe Ice Barrier for a bit of health gain. So I'm absolutely fine with Smite being played into this beautiful Potion of Polymorph. Probably the best target in the deck, honestly. But I guess they've got nothing else that they feel that they could test with. Alright.
Life and hope.
Let's go for Dragon Value. Oh, that's value. That is serious value. And now I believe this game is probably over. We have big taunt in the way, 9 health. It's going to be really hard to get through. Oh, Gigafin! I was not expecting that. Oh no, my dragon. My dragons, rather. My taunt is gone. My face is vulnerable. However, we have Deathwing. And I don't care about discarding cards from hand. I'd like to keep Reno Jackson, however. Very nice. See, luck is on our side in this game. And if you're the rogue, how do you get through this board? Unless you've got another Gigafin there. What a board. These dragons are doing some serious work for us. Whatever it is they're discovering, it's not going to be enough, honestly. And now with just 6 mana to play with, what can they do to impact this game? Nothing significant. We didn't even need to use Reno Jackson. Wow. But we'll play him for fun.
We're gonna be rich.
Show our opponent that we mean business. Ending this game at 40 health. That was a really, really cool game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Reno Pocket Galaxy Mage. Really, really fun deck. Love the Dragon Synergy in this deck. Loving the fact that I got lucky a couple of times and was actually able to pull off Luna's Pocket Galaxy and start drawing those 1-cost minions. I did say at the start of the video that this deck may struggle against aggro if you don't get your early draws or board clears. But as you saw against the Rogue, we did okay, and in totality, I am 5-2 on the ladder with this deck. That's not bad at Diamond rank. I lost a game to a Warrior and I lost a game to a Shaman, but I have wins against 2 Shamans, a Druid, a Mage, and of course, the Rogue that you just saw. And I do feel like with this deck, you are dependent on an early Pocket Galaxy play. And if you can get the early Pocket Galaxy and start drawing those 1-cost minions, you can just overwhelm, outvalue your opponent with big threats that would normally be just incredibly expensive to play. However, if you're asking me regarding whether you should craft this deck, it's 30,760 dust, it's a lot of dust. I'm going to say no if you are competitive in your playstyle. This is more of a fun than a competitive deck, but if this is the kind of deck that you enjoy playing, and if you've got lots of spare dust to hand, then maybe it is worth crafting. But do keep in mind, once again, emphasizing fun over competitive play. So, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again very soon for more Wild Mode fun. But until next time, please stay safe, please look after yourselves, and as always, please be good to one another.